Welcome. This is Bitcoin Day Trading, the best Elliott wave analysis, episode number 61. Today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin since it was requested and I promised that I will do an update. So I'm going to take a brief look at Bitcoin with you today. We take a look at the short time frames. I think the 4-hour time frame and maybe the 1-hour time frame. I always reserve the higher time frames, weekly and monthly, for my private clients. So my private clients can ask it, and I then post it in the help desk, or I send it directly to them. But I only show my high time frames chart weekly and monthly chart. I only show them to my private clients, but I'll take a look with you today at the short time frames. So I think it will be the 4-hour chart and the 1-hour chart. Now, that being said, I'm going to show you my disclaimer. Now you should be able to see my disclaimer. Here is my disclaimer, and below it, the risk warning, so that you are aware that there are risks involved in trading. And I'm quickly going to talk about my services. So I'm offering live Elliott wave update service mainly. You will receive 1 to 3 updates on Bitcoin a day. And sometimes it's more, but right now I'm updating a little less because I added gold and stocks. So you will receive 1 to 3 updates on Bitcoin a day, and 1 update on gold, and 1 update on stock. The latest Elliott wave labeling on those 3 markets. That service will cost you 20 USD a month, but it is worth it because you will learn a lot, and it is very useful if you are aspiring to be a trader, or if you want to be an investor. You should know what the market is doing, and I'm offering it to you to a price which is extremely affordable, because I should ask at least 10 times that amount, and I'm only requesting 20 USD per month for now. Maybe in the future I'll increase, but for now, that's the price. And if you take it for an entire year, then you will have it for an entire year for that price. So I won't raise the price for you if you take it for an entire year, which is recommended. So if you are interested in that service, you have to join my free Telegram group, which is anyway recommended to have a second way of communicating with me. And then you just contact me and tell me that you're interested, and I will provide you the instruction. You can pay with 3 cryptos, then it will cost you 20 USD a month. Or with PayPal, then it's a little more expensive because you're sending it to a third party, and then it's 30 USD a month. Now, that being said, I would like to remind you to like and comment, because liking allows other people to find this video, and I don't want to be extremely popular, but if nobody is watching my videos and I don't get new clients, private clients, then I might stop one day doing it, because it is work, it takes time. And if I find that nobody is interested in it, then, well, I mean, I don't have to do it. What I'm telling you, I know it. So I don't mind teaching. I don't mind the contact with my private clients, because by teaching them the stuff, I'm seeing the fortes and the strong points and the weaknesses of my system by teaching it to people. So I like teaching. I don't mind teaching next to my trading, but mainly I'm a trader. And if I don't have any students, well, then it doesn't matter. It's just fortune telling me that I should not waste my time teaching and should only be trading. So so if there's no demand, if nobody finds those videos, and if I don't get new private clients, then one day I will stop. If there's no demand for it, I won't waste my time and my effort if nobody is looking at it. So liking the video allows other people to find it, and if other people find it, then there will be demand, and if there's demand, I will keep posting new updates, new videos for free, and also we will keep my service alive. But if there's no demand for it, then one day I will stop, of course, because then it's the market telling me that people are not interested in it. Okay, they want to gamble, but they don't want to learn about trading. In that case, I have to do something else with my time. So please like, and that allows other people to find this content, and comment. Leave me a nice comment. They are always appreciated. And now I'll jump into the charts. I want to start with Ichimoku as always and tell you how it looks. So on Ichimoku, if I'm not mistaken and I'm remembering correctly, the condition to go short were fulfilled on this candle. They were fulfilled here. And at that time, your stop loss would have been above the Kichuin at that level. So you could have put an entry point below that candle, which was 4,801.09. You could have put a short position at that level. You would have entered on the candle following it, on that candle, and you would be now in the position. Since from here, price dropped again to new lows, and with that drop, the Kichuin dropped also. You could put your stop loss now at that level, and you would be in profits, which means you could not take a loss. Or you could look at Elliott wave and decide if you want to exit here. But if you would have taken, if you would have looked at Ichimoku, you would have entered on this candle as I'm showing you, if I remember correctly, because it's in the past. And you would now be in a short trade. And that being said, we are going to take a look at Ichimoku. So if I'm not mistaken, that should be the chart I'm looking for, the 4-hour chart. Yes, it is. And we are just going to take a look at the last part of the correction. So here we had a bottom, which for now holds. And as long as it holds, that count, the probability that that count is correct is quite high. Let me do that again. I've put it as C wave. So it could be a C wave of a triangle, which is my favorite count, or a C wave of a running flat. Both possibilities are possible, and future price action will decide which of those scenarios is the main scenario. Right now, the C wave of a triangle is my main scenario. So we button here with wave C of Y to finish the C wave of a triangle. And now we are starting on the first leg up of the triangle. And it is composed of a W, an X, and we are in the process of accomplishing wave Y once wave X is finished. And wave W is a 5 wave. It's an impulsive 5 wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't like that the 5th wave did just slightly go above the 3rd wave, but that's the best labeling I can come up with. Price increase. That's the best labeling for now I can come up with. And once we finished wave 5 up, we started a correction, an ABC, A, B, C, and we should be close to finishing the X wave of the C wave. And once that is done, price should rise in the Y wave that follows, which is part of the wave D of the triangle. So you should be in my private channel just to get the latest updates, because that's my outlook now, and you should see what follows and how it gets labeled. And you should also have a look at the lower time frames. And if you're interested in having the big picture, you should ask me of sending you me my weekly chart and my monthly chart. I show the weekly chart from time to time to my private clients, but you always can ask and I'll send it to you once more, just so that you really understand how the C wave looks on the weekly chart and how the what the triangle looks like. I'm not showing that here because one of my rules, and I must follow my rules, one of my rules is not to show the higher time frames on YouTube, but to keep it for my private clients. And that being said, I'm going to take a look at the 1 hour chart. Here we have the 1 hour chart. And here again, you see the W wave we talked about. And below it is the fifth wave that did end the W. And then we did get a correction, the A wave. The A wave was impulsive, which means it has 5 waves in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With wave 4 being a triangle. So you have A, B, C, D, and E in wave 4. And then you finish the thrust down to finish wave A. From there, we had a recovery, an A, B, C recovery, forming wave B. And once that is done, we are missing the last wave down, which is a C wave, and the C wave always has 5 waves in it. So we have 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to finish the C wave. And if you look at it, we have a normal 1 wave, flat for a 2. Then we have a triangle for a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with wave 2 being sharp and wave 4 being sideways, which satisfies the condition of alternation. And then the 5th wave down to finish wave 3. From here, we get a triangle. Okay, I've not labeled it. Yeah, no, it's fine. So the triangle is an A, B, C, D, E wave, with every wave having 3 waves in it. Here you have A wave, B, and C wave up for wave 1. And every wave has 3 waves in it. And that forms wave 4. So a triangle alternates with everything else. So it's fine that wave 2 was flat and that wave 4 is a triangle, because a triangle is alternating with a flat wave, with a sideways wave or a sharp wave. A triangle alternates with everything else. So again, the condition of alternation are satisfied. And now we did head down to a new low here. And that could actually be the end of the correction. So that the wave I put here could actually be here. Because it would be fine. But the thing is, I have no confirmation that it's the end of the correction. For me to get some certainty that the correction did end at 38,000, I need to see price rise in an impulsive manner above 40,169. If that happens, then I will be confident that that was the wave 5 bottom, and that we should now accomplish a wave Y of the D wave triangle. since we have accomplished wave A, B, C of the triangle, and we are in the process of accomplishing wave D of the triangle. So I would be confident once we exceed 40,169, then I would be confident that this was the bottom of wave 5. If not, there are different ways of calculating it, and we could find we could put the wave 4 top here, where I've put my wave A, and consider the next move down wave 1 here, this move up wave 2, this move to new lows wave 3, and we would be in the process of accomplishing wave 4, and then we would have a wave 5 lower. So that's also possible. So one more new low is not out of the question. It could happen. But right now, as long as 38,000 holds and the possibility that 40,169 can be taken out, it is possible also that the bottom is in. So it's in, or we are missing one wave down. That's how it looks for Bitcoin. And now, that being said, I will close out. Thank you for watching this intervention. I will ask you again to join my free Telegram group to have a second way of communicating with me. And whenever you're ready to take investing or trading serious, become a member of my private Telegram group in order to be updated every day, a couple of times on Bitcoin, once on gold, and once on stocks too, to be updated about the most important markets on Earth. Become a member of my private Telegram group once you're serious about trading or investing. That's all I wanted to say for today. I'll try to make a couple of interventions this week. I'll probably talk again about stocks, again about gold, and I'll do some altcoins if everything goes according to plan. So thank you for watching, and see you soon. Bye-bye.